Hi again, everyone. This is the second video in this week's series, and today we wanted to talk about conscious agreements and spending quality time together.
Yeah, and this one kind of follows on from the last one, where we were talking about mini moments, and we were talking about conscious agreements there too. But this time we're talking about larger things rather than just little tiny moments over the course of a day.
Right. So one of the conscious agreements that Jane and I have is that we agree we're going to spend one weekend night together every weekend. And this way we get to have that planned. We know that when people ask us out, we're going to be able to regulate that a little bit so that we spend some really good quality time together.
Yeah, that's a really important part of the agreements that we've made, because otherwise we found that our weekends in particular would just run away on us, and we'd be busy from beginning to end with other people constantly, and with each other with other people, which is not the same thing as being together one-on-one.
Right.
If you got younger children, you say, well, the children are always around. The children are always around until they go to bed. And so even there, just having family time and then time for yourselves and
having that consciously agreed to is what really sets it up, so that you know, okay, so once the kids have gone to bed, then we're going to be spending some really good quality time together.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I think another one that we've experienced is setting up agreements for after summer vacation. So can you just talk a little bit about that?
Well, we actually would highly recommend looking at time away during the course of the year, and agreeing between the two of you. So how often are you going to go away during the year, and how is that going to look like? Particularly what Bob's talking about relative to September is just when the kids would go back to school, and we would find that the whole summer was just between holidays and the kids not being in school, not actually a prime time for us to connect. Not that we didn't, but it wasn't. It was just busier and out of the normal routine, and so we would make a point of always going away for a weekend, somewhere late in September after the kids were back in school and the furore had died down, to reconnect and just spend some time together. So that's what you're referring to in that respect. Yeah. And then in addition, then we would do that more than once a year.
Right.
And I think I think most people are aware of this. Not a radical idea to go away and spend some time together. What we're just suggesting as an add-on, not an add-on, but is what's really makes a difference, is making those agreements to do that consciously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of way in advance, so that you know that in September, in this particular instance, we always knew that we were going to go away for a weekend and just have that focused quality time together. So there was never any wondering about, oh, this vacation was great with the kids, but we didn't really connect, and when are we going to do that? We always knew that there was going to be that time come a weekend in September.
Right. And then and the rest of the year, and September may not be a hot button for you, but was the whole just having the conscious agreement that we're going to do this, just say a couple of times a year. And so you take away all of the well, I wonder when he's going to kick into gear and start planning a weekend, because I planned the last three, and I wonder how long it's been. I can't remember really since the last time we went, and maybe we should go again, and maybe we shouldn't. And oh, look, a whole year has passed and we haven't done anything.
Right.
So it's avoiding those kinds of things. We even had at one time we actually did a I'll organize one, you organize one, and added the element of surprise into it, so nobody knew. The other person didn't know what the content of the weekend was going to be, only that there would be a weekend in around and about this time frame, and that it would be my responsibility or his responsibility to plan. So that's
that was always fun.
That was fun. It was a lot of fun, because it was fun to plan, fun to be the planner, and fun to be the receiver of it in both cases. So that's just another idea, so that it doesn't become lopsided or a chore or somebody's responsibility.
Exactly. Yeah. Another conscious agreement that we have is to take a course at least once a year. Right now we're taking a lot of courses, but spending time together, whether it's a relationship course or some other course that we can take together, is a way of growing both personally and collectively in the relationship. So
well, I just thought that was always a lot of fun, because sometimes we'd find that we go away, particularly again when you've got kids and think life is very, very hectic, and you decide to take a weekend away and just kind of go, oh, and kind of be exhausted, and it was great sort of relaxation, but battery recharging. But at the same time, it would have been great to have some kind of structure, not imposed by us, not even put in by us, which is what a course can provide. And it, you know, a lot of fun and something new, and it was always great.
A lot of fresh ideas as well
fresh
that
ideas.
would come out of that.
Yeah. So that's
it's another idea you can put into the hopper.
Yeah.
Anything else that you have on conscious agreements that you wanted to bring forth at this time?
Something in my mind is going, there's something else, but I can't remember it right now, so I guess it's not meant to come forward.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Well, that's it for this video, and we look forward to chatting with you in the third video of this week's series, which you can access at any time. So thanks for joining us.
Bye for now.
Bye.